JUST1 helmets MXGP of China, presented by Hehui Investment Group, got underway with the MX2 qualifying race here in China. And it was Jorge Prado who grabbed the early advantage, closely followed by his teammate Tom Vial, Calvin Belanger. But it was Maxime Renaux who emerged in second position on the Yamaha SM Action MC Migliori machine. But before the end of the first lap, Vial had moved himself into second and went after Prado. Just behind Maxime Renaux was Jago Geerts. He was in fourth with Belanger in fifth. The Belgian Geerts thought he'd found a way past the Yamaha rider, but had to wait a little longer. His move eventually came though on lap 4. Geerts passing the Frenchman through the waves. Up front though, Prado and Vial were locked closely together for the first half of the race. Then through this part of the racetrack, just a couple of laps later, Jago Geerts made a mistake. He went from third to fourth as Belanger, who'd already passed Renaux, went through. Mitch Evans on the Honda and Adam Sterry battled over 6th place. Evans would eventually finish 5th. Sterry would eventually finish in 7th for FNH Racing Kawasaki. Jago Geerts fell again about 5 laps to go. Whilst in 4th, he would eventually go to 9th and then eventually get back to 8th on a Monster Energy Khmer Yamaha. This was his move on Richard Zikina on the JD Gunnex KTM that put him into 8th in the latter stages of the race. But it was Jorge Prado for the 14th time this year, the Red Bull KTM rider, winning the qualifying race in MX2. His teammate Tom Vial was 2nd, Calvin Belanger was 3rd for Team HRC, Maxime Renaux 4th for Yamaha SM Action MC Migliori, 5th Mitch Evans for Honda 114 Motorsport, Brian Moreau on the Bud Racing Kawasaki, Sterry and Geerts.
Yeah, cool to get the last one of the year, well, the last qualifying race, and no, felt good. Track was a bit soft, a bit dangerous in places. Hopefully tomorrow they can prepare a bit better and a bit less water, but you know, I was enjoying it. At the end of the motor I was getting a better rhythm and no, enjoying the track, and hopefully we can get a win tomorrow.
Best of luck then, thank you.
In the MXGP qualifying race, Geiser over on the left, alongside him the 84 of Herlings, Koldenhoff, but 2 gates over, the 91 Yamaha of Jeremy Seewer. He ran wide though, opened the door for both Geiser and Koldenhoff to go through. By the time they reached turn 2, it was Geiser from Koldenhoff. Seewer losing second, a couple of corners later though for good. Herlings was parked about 5th. At one stage he went as low as 7th as he struggled with the tricky conditions here on this racetrack here in MXGP of China. Monticelli and Jasikonis were battling it out as well, around 5th, 6th position in the early stages. But then there was a turning point in the race, and it involved your race leader, Tim Geiser. As Herlings went through on Brian Bogers, Geiser fell from the lead, threw away a 2-second advantage, was a little bit laboured as he picked himself up. And then he fell again moments later. He would eventually come home in 11th place. Glenn Koldenhoff then led for standing construct KTM. He had about a 3-second advantage over Elminas Jasikonis on the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna. But then the 27 started to close in on the 259, and they went at it. And as those two battled for first and second, Jeremy Seewer on the Monster Energy Yamaha and Paul Jonas, Jasikonis' teammate, started to close in as well, and what looked like it was going to be a 4-way battle for the lead. But it was Glenn Koldenhoff who hung on for his 2nd qualifying race win of the year, back-to-back now from Turkey. Jasikonis came in 2nd, 3rd Seewer, 4th Jonas, just from Herlings, who set the fastest lap on the final lap. Monticelli was 6th, Van Horwijk 7th, and Gauthier Paulin came home in 8th.
Yeah, it was actually quite similar than last weekend, you know. Started off 2nd, Geiser crashed quite hard and got the lead. And all moto, Jasikonis was behind me, but I was managed to stay calm and was a good moto.